Right then guys, good afternoon. It's Saturday afternoon here, but I just wanted to process this very interesting car before we leave for the day. So we've stayed back to do one or two. This is one that I've been keen to get stuck in. It arrived back, father went out and picked the car up on earlier in the week. It arrived back here I think Thursday evening, and I tried to get onto it on Friday. We were just so busy, I just never had a chance. But anyway, we're here now, so here we go. So if you're looking at this, you already know, I'm sure, what you are looking at, and what you are looking at is a very special car. So number 61 of only 100 limited edition models that were made. There's a letter from the owners club, or from Lotus, which we'll come to in a minute. It just tells you a little bit about the specification of the car. I've just taken about, I don't know, 75, 80 photographs for you. In fact, I did actually forget to photograph in here, but I'm showing you everything now on the video. I remembered to pop the lights up for you, just forgot to show you in here. Got carried away really, thinking, well, all the action really is at the other end, but I know it's just as important to have a look through that end. So I'll take you around the car to start with, and then I've just got some paperwork set out over there, which is equally as interesting, I'm sure. So, car itself, like I said, number 61, 26,000 miles, squeeze myself in, limited edition run, some really lovely touches. JPS on the radio knobs there, JPS on the gear stick, JPS on the cigarette lighters on both sides, obviously cigarette sponsorship, so we've got plenty of cigarette lighters and ashtrays everywhere in it, just to keep the powers that be happy. Inside, really good, really good. I mean, they don't wear very well, it has to be said. Lotus, full stop, do not wear. They're not the hardest wearing car in the world. They're not the corduroy of the car world, are they? Even though, having said that, we have got some corduroy going on in here at the moment. But they certainly aren't, or the Harris Tweed of the car world, shall we say. Then that's probably more appropriate. But there you are. So let's have a quick look round outside. It's a bit of a job to get in and out of the things, isn't it? Especially when you've got one hand on a camera. So a right genuine thing. We've just done underneath the hood there. Inside, I'll just continue round this side. We've sold quite a few this last sort of 2 years, 3 years, more than our fair share. In fact, the poster car that the TV people decided to use for the new series is the red one that we looked after and handled from Patrick. Hello Patrick, if you're watching the video, I'm sure curiosity is going to get the better of you and you're going to be looking at this. So yes, obviously this is where all the action happens. So there you go. There she is in there. Not that you can see a great deal until you start taking off more covers. But as you noticed on the photographs, obviously we've got the hard cover. Then we've got the soft cover that clips in. That looks quite smart. I'm not quite sure. I assume that is the original soft cover. But to save on wear and so forth, there's a secondary cover there that's been made up. I think that's probably the logical reasoning behind it all. So you've got the original cover there as well. Original little tool roll there, which is nice. It still feels like it's got a few bits and pieces in. And I pulled the cover back, the carpet back. I was pleased to see the bung still there. That's normally long gone because mechanics have forgot to put it in, or they put it in wrongly, or whatever it might be. So that's nice to have just daft little touches like that, which is important. So that takes care of that. Oh, up and then, oh gosh, it's got a bit of power on those struts. So there we go, that's inside taken care of. That's where all the action is happening. Now I'll give you a little tour around the outside and then we'll go to paperwork. So as I said when I started off the video, a real genuine car, very much, I was going to say it's working clothes, but it hasn't actually done a tremendous amount of work. It's obviously done very low mileage, but it's what you see is what you get. It's just, there it is, as genuine as the day is long, with one or two little imperfections here and there, little stone chips, just little bits of blistering here and there, just little bits of patina with it, which yeah, sort of warm you to the car, really. It's just like stepping back. It really is just like stepping back to 1979, 1980. It looks like you're walking up to a 4-year-old Lotus. So it looks like you're certainly going back to 1983, 84, 85. Well, that would be nice, wouldn't it, eh? We'd make some different choices, I'm sure, all of us, wouldn't we? So there you go. So that's the basics. Obviously, we encourage you to come down and look at everything, from a Morris Minor to a Maserati. But obviously, something like this, you've got to come down and have a look. Oh, one last thing, Jack, while you're still with me, will you just fire it up quickly? I haven't started it today. I think it started without any choke quite easily the other day, so just try it without any choke. If not, we'll have a little bit of choke. Jack's a racing snake. He's built for Lotus cars. Just give her a little bit of choke, Jack, just there by your left. No. There. That's it, give that a bit of pull. That's it, there you go, not too much, that's it, yeah. There you go, there she is. Now, we moved it in here on Thursday, so that's been stood for 2 days, and away we go. Nicely, no excess smoke, no excess rattles. Give her a little touch on the throttle, Jack. Lovely. Brilliant, thank you very much. I'll give you a warning though, guys, I'm not going to keep stopping and starting the car. Jack, turn it off if you can, because they come in like this, running lovely. And then Lotus especially, you know, twin 40s, twin 45s, all that type of. And then after you've started it for 20 times for different people who don't believe you when you say it starts and runs crispy, then it then starts running lumpy. So we're not going to make a habit of stop starting it, I can assure you. Paperwork wise, I've just laid out here a lovely selection of paperwork all the way back really from, well, we can go, I suppose we'll go to this, which is a lovely letter, a copy of, from the Lotus Group PLC, which confirms exactly what we've got here car-wise. I'll just zoom in on that, and then you can, if I just get it the right way, there you go, and then you can pause on that and read the specifications. So we've got some old Lotus paperwork. We've got the Lotus workshop manual handbook there, which is nice. We've got an old car ad back in the day when the car was obviously sold and changed hands. There's more invoices, all sorts of bits and pieces. Look, you have to read through it when you come down. There's a good evening's worth of reading there. MOTs, bits and bats. And then I've just copied this. This is the basic specification of the car. So the car came off the production line there on the 20th of February 1979, was first registered on the 1st of March 79. The model was brought out to commemorate Lotus winning the 78 Formula One World Championships. A real special car. Number 61 is the car of 100 made. And at the time, at 21,000 miles at the time of writing this, obviously. Never been painted, nor had any serious work done. As original as it left the factory. Well, there you go. I hadn't read this, but I've just described that, haven't I? Because what I can see, I'm trying to get through to you guys there. Having a fiberglass body certainly keeps the weight down. Performance quoted at the time varies, but 0 to 60 in around 7 seconds with a top speed of 135, which I suppose, yeah, in 1978, 79, so I was 7, then, yeah, it was wow, wasn't it? So there you go. So I'm going to pop that on the screen. So hopefully our little videos give you guys a bit of background and a bit of an idea. And then the next step, obviously with something as important as a purchase like this, is to come down and have a look. Come down, go through the paperwork, have a look round, and see exactly what it is. I think you'll be pleased. It's a nice car.